Oh my goodness.
Now has a trans Miss Universe and a very large Miss Universe.
No, she's not Miss. The large one is not.
She's
the large one is. She's Miss Alabama. Let's just start with Miss Alabama.
That makes sense.
It does make sense. Have you ever been to Alabama?
No, nothing makes sense. There's no way.
Represents
How much did Miss Alabama weigh?
Man,
did you see her?
I saw her.
300 pounds, definitely.
She definitely tilting the scale around there. I don't know what's going on.
Man, I haven't.
This whole thing about being all inclusive and including everyone is absolutely getting ridiculous. Miss America or Miss Alabama or Miss whatever, it's always been a spirit of competition amongst women. And then to have someone who obviously did nothing to prepare for this.
Yeah. She just celebrated.
Yeah, to prepare for this, to become the champion, of Alabama
of bad
is
bitches.
Absolutely ridiculous, and it doesn't make any sense. And I want to know what was her freaking talent in the talent show.
Probably
hot dog eating competition.
Making bongo sounds with her
She
stomach.
probably has a great personality.
Nah, but look, there just gotta be categories.
You should reach out to her.
Reach out to her. Oh, that's funny. No, Alejandro, did they say how much she weighed?
I cannot find it.
Oh, you can't find it. Oh,
They've hidden it. They've hidden the
they're
truth.
hiding that.
Yeah, let's turn her into Mrs. New York. Let's take a few.
To be honest with you, she represents America as a whole.
Yeah, what is the percentage of people who
don't
are
we have like
obese?
mad obesity in this country? Terrible food. Like,
Listen, this is my.
Isn't it our fault, AD?
No, it's
as a
not.
society.
Listen, this is okay. What you're saying, she represents America. There is some truth to that. It's supposed to be 70% of the population is obese.
70?
Yeah, 70%. But this is the part that's really messed up about her. We can't act like she's the symbol. Like she's the symbol for health. Like we can't say no. If you aspire to do what she's done in life, you can be Miss Alabama. That's ridiculous.
This is
500 pounds, by the way.
You said 500
She doesn't weigh
pounds.
500
Get the fuck out of here.
pounds.
That's
I don't know. I just
It's
put
no
how big
way.
500 pounds is.
I typed up Sarah Milliken, that's her name's weight. This
no way.
500-pound woman is supposed to be a role model to kids.
Nah,
Added
you just
another.
talking shit.
Some express gratitude for the fact
needs
that I
help.
lead.
There's no way. She couldn't even stand up if she was 500 pounds.
She bowling balled herself on stage.
AD got herbs, and I'm a trainer. Miss Alabama, come in here, and we'll train you for a month, and we'll see if we can drop you down to acceptable weight for the pageant.
But we
You
can't.
gotta put in some work.
Yeah.
You can't just roll out of bed and be like, you know what?
be Miss America.
I'm about to go in this fucking pageant.
You're taking away her it factor. That's what takes her over
What's the it factor?
The weight is what takes her over the top.
Well, she has the eat factor.
What about oh shit? What about the fact that the sensory is the problem? Like in the 90s or the 80s, someone in the crowd would be like, "Get that fucking bitch out!" Like, and the other contestants would have been like, "You fucking kidding me?" But now they gotta stand there like, "Wow, I just got second place. Congratulations, girl
It's so
power."
disrespectful.
And I don't understand, you know.
Josh just hit it right on
Other
the
people
nose.
gotta now have to be forced into these situations for the benefit of one.
I've never said on this
Everybody in that
podcast-
crowd would have to be like this, literally in there, like,
Yeah.
Ever. I've never said this ever on this podcast that Josh is right.
he said it a few times. He said he just gets
But
amnesia.
Josh is absolutely freaking right on this one. We're almost numb to a point that we're really we're scared to express our true feelings now, and it's ridiculous. Like if we're gonna let Miss Alabama be Miss Alabama and she's gonna win it and she's over 300 pounds, this is freaking ridiculous.
This could be an insurance scam.
Like if you
They're trying to up her premium, so they have her win, and then she has a heart attack 2 months later.
Can you imagine taking is second to her. I've been doing this shit all my life, and I take
the girl
I
in
lose to
second's
this.
like, I've been in the fucking gym 7 days a week. I've been dieting. I've been doing I've been juggling or whatever they got to do for their fucking stunts or whatever.
She rolls out of bed and becomes Miss Alabama. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's crazy, though.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Well,
Who's the judge?
What God can hold her?
You know who probably voted,
God
Josh?
needs a spot to hold her.
You know who probably
Okay.
voted? A bunch of skinny black motherfuckers.
Hey, no. Okay. Now, let's just move
We need to
it
see
on.
the judge panel. We need to see the judge panel.
That's
They
true.
all look like Snoop.
You said the beholder.
Hey, wait a minute. Now, let's go on to Miss, what is it?
Wait, before.
Miss
Is
Universe?
it true, because AD says it's not true, that skinny black motherfuckers, some skinny black motherfuckers prefer big fat women?
Yeah, thick women. Here's the
He
thing.
said thick.
If she went horseback riding, the horse would need knee braces.
We are getting canceled for sure.
If she would turn it into a gallopless horse. Like, this horse can't gallop no more.
Yeah.
She pulled all the hamstrings on the horse.
Horse look like this in the end. It's got a dip in it.
That's crazy.
We're supposed to be riding it, not sleeping on it.
Craig, you're a mean guy. Hey, but John, you said, now who won Miss America?
No, I think she just won Miss America.
No,
Somebody said
That's
Miss
not a-
Universe trans, but I don't know what that means.
That
okay.
means that motherfucker has a dick.
It's no way. Look that up.
That motherfucker has a dick.
It's no way.
Yeah.
That's a man.
Yeah.
That's a guy.
Wait, look that up. Let's make sure.
Yeah,
This is
100%.
That's a
Maryland.
man.
That's a man, the one in the middle. See? And now you're seeing what I'm seeing. You're open to it.
I'm not open to anything.
I ain't open to that
I ain't
shit.
open to nothing with a
If
dick.
she
I'm
doesn't-
good.
What if she has an impossible pussy?
I'm good
No,
on women.
Alejandro.
No one's doing that,
You know
Alejandro.
the thing about, it's because she, whatever.
Because she what?
Like, she looks good because she's Asian.
She looks good because she's Asian.
Have you seen Asian men? Small hands, small feet, small
Why
everything.
are you looking at Asian
I
men?
cannot wait for you to release this whole episode. Alejandro's day has come where the internet will destroy him.
It's starting to come out, Alejandro.
I'm just saying, like I have a lot of Asian collaborators, and anytime like I collaborate with people, I'm like, okay, let me see how I look at their
Let me
bodies,
see your hands.
and I'm like, okay, I want to know how much I have to feed them, how much they have to can carry, all that stuff.
What are you collaborating on?
Not like filming stuff. It's like, can this guy handle 25-pound sandbags, light, Can he spend 6 hours without eating?
And
Those are things
your
to think about.
research, you're like, Asians have small hands and feet. They can't handle the equipment.
No, I love it. Like, if I had to choose an ethnicity to always work with, the Chinese, hard workers.
Damn.
No ego.
I don't know if it's true or not. I got to do more research, but I literally saw a thing which might not be true, but it said China built an entire fucking like train terminal in 9 hours. And the picture from before and after looks like fucking LAX.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it still standing? Hey, I've done business in China. The products don't be.
Shit sway with the wind.
Yeah, the products don't be what the fuck, That's crazy. This is. I won't say this is women's fault, but I feel like they're exploiting the best qualities of women. As far as being, loving and open and accepting. I feel like they're trying to replace women, and women don't realize it because they're directly stepping into their lane.
Absolutely.
Women
And
are
infringing on the benefit of being a woman. And who's a perfect person to kind of talk about
Women
this
are
since we're not
promoting it,
women? We do have Kiki here, and we kind of get what she thinks about a trans woman winning. Well, you said Miss Universe? That's crazy.
I want to understand, why are we giving it these titles? Because I'm sure there's some alien species out there that's tired of us using the word universe,
Right.
We got to label it back down to Earth.
Miss Earth.
Yeah, Miss Earth or something like that, because research is coming out.
Hey, I don't get it, man. I'm actually, and the only people that could protect women from this are men, but they're not on our side when we try to protect them from this. They think that we're being cruel and indecent when we set boundaries.
Well, your gender's dwindling down as well. More of you are crossing over to our side.
I don't care what type of trans a woman become. If you can't bench 225, you're not a man. So I don't care about if you start off as a woman. But there's requirements to being a man that are not just based on what you look like.
Okay.
Because we're protectors. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what science does to you. You have to still be able to get out here if you want to be a man in the world of men and do what we do.
You don't think this is the sensory problem again? Like, you can't say...
That's what it is.
You can't say, and women are the biggest of this. Same thing with why the WNBA loses $50 million a year, because you guys don't support it. But you do support trans women in the sense of them beating you and everything. You're self-promoting your loss. Like, because... women are the biggest promoters of the LGBTQ community, in my opinion.
And they're infiltrating them all day. They're Trojan horsing women.
Because if women didn't support it, men wouldn't give a fuck what they thought. We only think...
I can't wait till there's this woman, like dead set against it, and they really start speaking their mind.
But who's going to do that?
You know what to change the general perception if... Mike Tyson identified as a woman and started boxing?
Oh, yeah.
No, if he killed like 12 bitches in the ring.
Oh, my God.
You didn't see the MMA fight? You ain't see the MMA fight already where the trans woman broke the skull of another woman?
Yeah, laid into her.
I'm all about
Did you see the story of the fucking weightlifting coach that got pissed off at the trans?
That's the best story ever.
Lady came in and was weightlifting, and she was in the category, and she was setting world records and like beating everybody, and this fucking coach was like tired of it. So the coach, big ass motherfucking dude, entered in as a woman, put his gender as whatever it takes to win, and entered the competition, and his record still stands at like crazy bench and shit that women will never be able to get to, even if you're trans. You got to be the biggest trans motherfucker on the planet. But he did it to like prove a point. And
that's what being a man is.
But then the other woman, like the trans woman, was like, it's not fair. And she started complaining about the same shit she's doing to women.
Yeah,
right,
being a man is about constantly proving a point. Whatever you say has to be supported by action. That's manhood. So he had to do that to show, and people still don't get what he's doing. But it's just, I don't like seeing women taken advantage of, and it's even more frustrating when the psychological aspects of it, women don't understand.
Because they're not defending themselves.
Exactly.
And yeah, I get it.
What about you see it in the beauty pageant, but how do you feel about the transgender track kid beating the women in state fucking track?
Yeah,
I would watch the transgender games.